Well, it's been a minute, but I am back with Matt, and we're going to do one of my favorite series here on the channel, auction recaps. We're going to be taking a look at the Mile High auction that ended on June 5th. Unfortunately, we both got a little too busy and didn't have a chance to record this one, but we're back in the studio and ready to cover it.
Yeah, we were both traveling around doing different stuff, so it's good to get back and see what sales we got here in Mile High.
So we're going to start off slightly under $1,000 and a little bit of lower end auction in comparison to some other ones that we've seen in the past. But a 2014 refractor Mookie Betts BGS 9, a 10 autograph. Although looking at this, I think it's kind of a generous 10 grade. It kind of looks a little streaky in some sections. But this one sold for $954, which to me, I like on the surface, it seems cheap, especially with how much some of these no-name prospects are going for. And I think Mookie Betts is a top 5 player in the game.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to guess autograph grades. I never get those right anyways, but I think he, a lot of those sales of the newer guys is it's all just based on hype. And once the hype dies down, regardless of how good the player is, their prices seem to just fall into some sort of range. And I agree. I think under $1,000, I don't think either of us know a ton about, this set or this card or anything like that, but under $1,000 for something like this feels, really nice. It looks like it's on card.
It's on card. So the one thing to add with Mookie Betts is he had his first Bowman and also his flagship rookie card in 2014. I always have a theory that that's the reason why both are kind of cheap on their spectrums, but at the same time, I mean, each player is going to have both. So
yeah. No, I think this is actually pretty nice. I'd rather have something like this than some of the other sales we've seen recently of, prospects and stuff like that.
Up next, this actually sold for quite a bit. A 1956 Mantle and a 2. This sold for $1,034. Now, eye appeal wise, like this is nice. It's a good looking 2. I mean, if this was an old holder, it'd probably be like a PSA 5 or 6. Kidding aside. But centering looks really good on this one. I wonder if there's a crease or something like that we can't see. I mean, I'm not seeing it on here.
Yeah.
I almost feel you could crack this and get a 3, sending it back in.
Yeah, I think it's a super nice 2. There's something when you actually hold the card that looks a little different or something like that. But I think if this is more of your price range for this card, I think it's an awesome copy for the grade.
Yeah, once again, Mile High is pleased to offer a low grade 56 Mantle that displays better than you'd expect to. I think this is a prime candidate of a crack and resend in. I mean, what's the worst you're going to get, a 2 again?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of the card juice, maybe a little bit of that. See if you can.
If you get that juice on there, that's like a PSA 8 at that point.
I know. Maybe they won't even see it.
Restore that corner, right? We have a 1955 Maze in a 5 this time around. And I can't tell if that's on the slab or if these are scratch marks on the card. I assume it's a slab, though, but I'm not 100% sure.
Print marks. They might just be like light print marks. This is a brand new label. This thing must have been graded the second this thing got put up.
And, for a 5, the corners are okay on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of like an average 5. I don't think it's anything like over the top or super bad. I think it's.
Look at that too, though. You still have a little bit indenting on that corner.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if though it mentions anything. It does not.
No. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's a fine 5.
Another 5 over here. I feel like these have gone down a bit. $1,100 for a Jerry Koosman rookie card.
This one is also brand new. Must have got submitted as well with this.
I wonder if that's the same 911-82108. I'm just curious.
I think it probably is. 108.
911-82-053. It had to be the same sub because they're all 50 off. Someone probably
subbed a bunch of stuff.
But it's interesting. This one you can't zoom in like the other one, so I can't tell for sure. 68s are always tough though with the corners. Like unless you have them in person, the images and scans, and it's no fault of Mile High. It's all online. You just can't tell the condition.
Yeah, and I think honestly, I think centering with these cards sometimes is hard to tell. Just they don't have a clean inner border. It's, has like the circles or sorry, the circular edges. And so I think it's,
This
a
one
little
though,
bit better sometimes. This one is
this one's definitely
definitely,
shifted to the right though.
yeah,
You can tell like there's quite a bit of space there and quite a bit of space
yeah,
there.
this one's definitely a little bit more pulled to the right.
All right, so we have a 9 OC or is it MC? 9 OC 67 Mantle. This one sold for 1138. It doesn't even look that bad centering wise. I know it has the OC qualifier.
Yeah, I think it's definitely an OC. I think this would probably get like a 7 if it was recracked just without the OC. I think it's fine. Corners look good. Color looks pretty good. It's an older label. I think it's fine.
What do these go in? What do these go for in sevens right now? Do you have VCP up or do you have
question? I am always curious to see what the sales look like in terms of the OC or some sort of qualifier versus not. So a normal 7, average price about $830.
So there's a nice little premium on that for that 9.
Yeah, a little bit of a bump.
The registry guys though always equate them the same. They don't care sometimes what they look like.
Yeah.
Funny. We have a 6 over here. Again, brand new cert on this Tom Seaver rookie in a 6. This one I can zoom in. I always love this card. I've actually never owned a copy of it, surprisingly. Like even just from like buying to resell at card shows, I've not owned a Seaver rookie, which is weird to me to say.
Yeah, I have the next the Gold Cup one. I don't have this one.
But a solid price on that.
Yeah.
High number as well. I still feel like Seaver cards are a little cheap for how good of a pitcher he was, but I mean, most people our age don't even know who Tom Seaver is, which is kind of sad and funny at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, here, this is one of your lots. 1957 through 2003, shoebox lot of 550 cards. This one sold for 1,200. Already on the front, we see this Jerry West, Wilt, and then
another Bob Love. What else do they got in there? I'm interested to see if that's your front page. I'm curious. Okay.
So we have a second Jerry West. Oh, look at that miscut on that one.
Billy.
Elvin.
Okay, a bunch of Hall of Famers. 2 Calvin Murphy rookies.
Oh, we have some 61s too. And we have
a Larry
there, but it's not his better one. But we have a
Moses rookie. That's nice. We got some more here. Team leaders. Bunch of Dr. J's. You got Dr. J rookie up there in the top left.
Whose rookie was in the top left?
Dr. J. That's his. It's just.
Oh, is that his other 72? Yeah. And then they have it all listed over here. What do you think about that price? Just I know with this type of stuff you'd have to calculate it. But
what is that? It's like it's like exactly $2 a card.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good buy at $2 a card.
I think it's fine. I think if you bought it, and I think if you put like a lot of these cards in like a $5 to $10 box, like I think they'd sell. I think you'd do fine.
Or some that could be possibly graded. I mean, from far away, this Wilt doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, some of them, maybe there's a couple here just because of how expensive the card. Like I would grade that 69 Wilt just because it's a more expensive card. I would grade the Moses just because it's a more expensive card.
It's gonna be sad and funny. I can't tell if that's like a pencil mark or someone's hair on this card.
Yeah, I would be interested to. I think $2 a card is fine. I would want to pluck through the cards that they don't have photos of and see like, hey, are these just like commons or these, cards that are actually worth buying at that dollar range.
So there's 4 1986 Fleer commons, I would assume. It says near mint on those. 1987 Fleer has 2. But even the Fleer commons from 86, I figure those are $2 or $3 each.
Yeah, I would assume everything else is just commons. They do have 125 there
from 89 to 2003
range, which would concern me a little bit, considering that's 25% of the lot. But maybe if you like totaled up the price of just the photos, the cards in the photos, maybe that's your 1,200. Like I don't know, like maybe that's where you think you can get to, and everything else is just extra.
And as a pivot point, if you did buy anything in this auction, let us know too, especially these lots. I'm always curious who buys these and what ends up happening. Look at that 1952 lot, 100 cards for 1,200.
Yeah.
All PSA graded. You're $12 a card. That's a steal.
What are the grades? What do we have? I see Ali Reynolds there. I see Johnny Mize.
All right, so we have 2s and 1s across the board. But I just look at it from the perspective of you list these on ComC, like you list them $20 a piece, someone will buy them over time.
Yeah, especially considering these 1s and 2s, at least in that photo, they actually don't look like. I think the eye appeal is not bad for.
And there's some bigger names too.
Yeah, I mean, the Ali Reynolds has a pinhole in it, but other than the pinhole, man, that is a clean looking one.
But you got also Johnny Mize on this one too.
Yeah.
Preacher Rowe, Thompson, Sauer,
yeah. Yeah, $12 a card.
I don't know how you go wrong with that. I mean, if you're building a 52 set, I mean, it costs you more than that to get them.
I was gonna say it'll cost you more in grading than it would.
Great purchase, whoever bought that. Up next, you have a 59 Brown. You have the 8.5, right?
No, I have an 8. I have this exact card. That's a fine price. I paid a tad more, but mine has the.
Yours was better centered. Like this.
Mine has the eye appeal sticker as well. Mine has the PWCC eye appeal sticker. I paid I think I paid $50 more.
Look at the centering though. Like this is not great left to right, and then also top bottom.
Yeah, I mean this is a set that has centering issues in general. So I'm not surprised this got an 8. No, it's honestly kind of like an average price for it.
Another they have a few shoebox.
Yeah, I know.
Here, I'm curious it's on this one. It upsets me sometimes. I forget to bid on these type of things, and it's like, man, I should probably bid on them. I cover
some nice stuff in the front.
All right, so cards. We are pleased, comprehensive. It doesn't tell you. Oh, there you go. 91 cards. So we have 12 here. We have Aaron. That's probably $60. Koufax 61, $60. So you're at 120 there. 62. Aaron about $60 on that shape with the centerings. You're at 180. Maris, they're $30 right now. I want to say 210. This Gibson's another 20 to $30. 230. This Barra is probably about another 20 to $30, depending how it looks. It's already at like 250.
Yeah.
Without even covering the Eddie Matthews, which he doesn't get a ton of love in the hobby, but still you can sell those. This whole middle row. I mean, you're probably looking at least 3 to 350.
Yeah.
That first page.
Let's see what else they got on this second one. Oh, there's Joe Morgan, rookie.
Yeah, it has no love though. Like I'm pretty sure you can find 6s and 7s in under $200.
Yeah. You got Seaver there. 2
Mantles though. I mean, that's $100 each at least right there. You're looking at least 550 there. Let's say that's $50. You're 600. I'm curious what else was in here. Might be a little bit of an overpay, but I probably off on some prices.
Yeah, 13. So what do you pay him per card? 14, $15. Is that right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, you're paying 15 because 9 times they're 900, then divided by 2, 1350. So,
yeah. I don't know how you feel about that price.
I feel it's a little bit of an overpay, but I mean, again, I don't know what else is in here. Maybe the Mantle is graded a little bit higher. They
didn't show what else is in the thing. That's what
No, that's the problem. And they don't have the backs on these because, like, I mean, even in 2 or 3s, you're not too expensive on these Mantles, but I know this one's completely faded.
Yeah. I hate when they don't. I would want to know what else I am getting outside of just,
these 24
cards they're showing me there.
It's annoying. All right, we have a partial set. 1959, 532 out of 572 cards. Look at that. $1,300. I mean, you're in each of these so cheap. You're into less than $3 a card.
That's wild.
I said, I should have looked at some of these. Are they all graded? Oh, with PSA graded.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to say all graded. I was going to say
seriously. No, that would have been crazy.
I love how they put the miscuts there, though. At least they're honest. I mean, most people wouldn't have put those miscuts in their listing, but
Yeah, at least they're showing it.
can't be Aaron and Bob Gibson, min size or miscuts. But what do we have graded here? Let's see. This is our bread and butter. Musial in a 4. Mantle got a 1. Mantle was what, 201 right now? I think that maze is probably about $200. You're at 4 there. Koufax in a 5, at least 200. Dang.
Yeah, you can actually get a little bit more for that maze. I just sold a PSA 4.
What did you sell it for? But this one's miscut though. Look at the top; it's gone.
Mine was not great either. I think did I get 300 for that? I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
300.
let's say you're at 7 on those 3. I feel like the 59 Musial, it's not technically his first tops card, but it's the first non like all-star one.
Yeah.
I feel like it's about $100 card. You're at 8 there. Barra 4 feels like it's an easily $50 to $100 card, 850. Then you have Hodges, Drysdale, Herzog. I mean, even if those were 30 each, you're at 950. And then Spawn over here. There's a few Spawn in that set. Which one is this? 3 obscured. I can't remember the premiums on those, but
yeah,
I feel like Spawn's at least $30. You're almost at $1,000 on this first page, and you're at 1364, not including everything else over here.
Yeah, and they got some good ones over here.
I know the Gibson rookie. Look at the Gibson rookie. I mean,
I'm surprised they didn't want to grade that.
Wow. And you have that Aaron there too, which we saw was min size or something like that. A 59 Robinson, Ernie Banks. This was a great buy at 1,300.
Yeah, Sparky Anderson rookie there. That's nice.
Great purchase. I'm curious who is missing in this set, but
yeah. Well, I think that's a pretty good buy.
I'm gonna look real quick on Com, see what 1959 commons are going for. Let's just see real quick. And let me load up this next card. We can talk about it while I guess we have another Nolan Ryan rookie. We'll go through this one fast. 5.5, $1,400, better centering. I'd upgrade to the 5.5 over that 5 that sold.
Yeah, it's definitely nicer.
All right, we'll talk about the bench rookie while I load up some common pricing on here.
An 8, $1,300. It's a nice looking card. Looks pretty nice. Newer label. Might have been part of that last order. Looks clean to me, man. 1,300. I don't know if that's a good. I think that's fine. I was looking at these for a while, and then I kind of got tired of looking at them. Ended up not buying one, but I don't know if an 80. Oh yeah, that's pretty much right in line. A tad higher, but by tad I mean like $100 or so. So kind of irrelevant.
So here's some of the pricing on Comsy side of things. So obviously card number 1's a little bit more expensive. You're looking at the low $8. Then you have about 60 cents. These probably aren't worth adding to the site at that price point. 90 cents, maybe. I mean, you have a 50-cent insertion fee.
Yeah.
A lot of others. So, I mean, some are up to $1 and whatnot, but so figure if you make 50 cents a card, some of them you will do well on, some that you don't off of here. That's another $250. And 50 cents a card seems cheap because there's some stars and stuff like that. So even $1 a card, if you have $200-300 extra bucks right there, just sell them on Comsy.
Yeah, and I think grading some of the ones on the second page is not a bad move. I'm stunned that Bob Gibson wasn't graded.
I wonder if it was trimmed or something.
Was that the one is that one of the ones from that 3 that
can't be Aaron? Oh, Gibson got min size. Send that to SGC.
Yeah. That's a bummer. Yeah.
The funny thing is you could probably send this to PSA again and they'd slab it.
And they'd let it through this time.
Yeah. That's a sharp card too. I mean, that's at least a 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd do pretty well. That definitely changed it. The fact that was one of the ones that was min size definitely changes it a little bit.
But you don't think though you could still sell this raw as a dealer for $300? I mean, even if you just use it, easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, 100%.
There's enough older collectors that say, I hate grading. I'll never want a graded card that will buy that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you get more than 300. I think someone puts that at like 500. You sell it all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, great purchase. We're in a 61 Mantle for a 7. This one sold for $1,400. Ooh, there's some print effects on this one. Look at that.
Yeah.
A lot of print effects. It's kind of ugly with the print effects, but the corners look pretty sharp.
Centering is not awful. It's not great. It's not.
I think it's a little overrated, but
yeah.
Now this is a classic card. A lot of people love the 53 Reese in a 6. Always you're gonna have many of these in bad centering.
Yeah. Got the edge stuff too, from the cut.
Yeah. $1,400. That one. BVG. And I did not expect to see them there today.
I did not either.
14 on BVG. Man,
it has the grades on the back. I'm curious to see what it gave the subgrades.
Oh, it actually has the subgrades. A lot of the stuff though.
7, 8, 5. It gave the centering a 7.5. Yeah. Nah. I don't know if I'd give that 7.5 centering.
Yikes!
I don't know if I'd give that an 8. Would you give that an 8.5 surface?
I mean, it looks pretty bad. I wouldn't say it looks pretty bad, but like I don't know if that's an 8.5 surface.
No, I would not give that an 8.5.
Edges, it gave it 7, and corners, it gave it a 7.
I mean, those I'm fine with actually.
Those don't look
those
bad.
two are fine. The other two, I'm not the biggest fan of. But what do you think that would PSA?
6, maybe a 5.
Yeah, you were more generous than I was going to go 5.
Only reason why I was going to say 6 is PSA's been a bit lenient on 57s from what I've seen, especially mid-grade.
I don't think the surface is that great. I really think that color is kind of
iffy. But also, I wonder how much of that is the scan on this one, because Beckett scans sometimes are weird. Another Nolan Ryan rookie. A lot of them. 3 already in our top 50. This one got a 6
too. It's a nice looking 6.
1546. I mean, they're all within range. Save up for a better copy at that price point. That's always my recommendation. 55 Clemente MC. I hate that cut.
Yeah,
that's horrible. 1546. But I think like 2s are about $1,000. So, but I want to say like a normal 4 is around $2,000. Maybe I'm a little off. Just upgrade to a normal 4.
Yeah.
Another 52 lot. Look at this. 90 cards, 1650, and you get the Pathco, and they're all 3 to 5s.
It's a little bit of a premium per card. Are those the only ones they have images of?
Well, one Hall of Famer right there.
Yeah.
That's it. I hate they don't show the images. You gotta show the images.
I hate that.
I mean, how long does it take to take another scan of this?
I honestly can't believe people bid on it without the images. Honestly, I've never bid on a lot that I can't see the cards I'm buying. Why would I do that?
Still, though, I mean,
the price was like so like,
Look, you're under $20 a card, though.
I mean, like, it's fine, but I mean, you literally don't know what those other ones look like.
No, you'd have to. You have to research these card numbers too.
Yeah.
The highest is 1, 2, 3, 4 PSA 5s. I don't know. Kind of sucks that they do.
It would annoy me.
Pete Rose rookie. Man, these are way down. I remember when 5s were going for about 2,500. 17.
It's not a bad looking 5.
No, it's not. And these are always have chipping issues on here.
But yeah, that's not a bad looking 5.
Gehrig 1.5.
When I saw this, I nearly had a stroke because I have a 1.5 and I saw 1,700 and I was like, dude, what happened to my market? But this is 1.5.
Oh, look at that.
Qualifier. I don't have a qualifier, so I knew I had a stroke when I saw that.
Oh, but I've seen worse ones sell higher. Take the H on the back. You present it like this, no one will care.
Yeah. No, I think it's nice.
You could honestly, you could probably cross this to SGC and you get a 1 or 1.5 without a qualifier. I think that's the move on that one.
Yeah.
Another shoebox,
No.
507 cards.
Here we go. What'd they pay? 18. What is that?
You're looking at like $3.50 a card. So already we have a Carew rookie, which is over $100. Mantle 68 over $100. Well, this is more like 200. I'm pretty sure this Mantle's 100, 300. This triple over here is always popular, $50 at least. You're looking at 2, 1, 350. This 70 Ryan's usually about 50 to 100, I think at least. So you're 400 there. 71 Ryan, 50. Add that there if it doesn't have ink on the sides. So you're at 450. Is that the Fisk rookie with Cooper? Yep. And then this one probably about another $50. You're at 500. Rose, that's terrible. $20, 520. 2 Clementes there. I think you could easily squeeze 40 a piece. You're already at 600.
One on the left is nice. Actually, it's pretty good.
Again, I'm just estimating because you don't know if any of these are altered or anything like that. Oh, wow. You got multiple Aaron's and Mays over here.
You got a 56 Campy there.
Let me go back. Or was... Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Clemente.
This might be a pretty good lot.
This is a nice lot. This looks pretty good.
Ones for 18. Again, it should have more photos, but... I mean, the fact that we already covered about a third of the cost on this first page without any grading is always a good sign, though.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's nice. I think this is the nicest of the shoebox lots in terms of first page.
But what does it have the most margin, though? I don't know if it has the most margin.
Yeah, I mean, that's just...
Really, it depends how these 71s grade. And these are so tough because... a lot of it depends on the individual grader. I've seen such a wide variety in mid-grade on 71s. Like, no company has perfected it. Like, I've seen bad grades from PSA and SGC, and some that you're just like, how did that get that grade?
Yeah. That's interesting.
We have another Mantle, 56, second time on list, 3.5. See, this does look a little better than that one or that 2, but not far off.
Dude, I think it's a nice looking 3.5. Look at that.
I think it's that corner right there. Look.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's definitely. I mean, it's definitely that. I think that's a great looking 3.5.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Good harsh.
Old label. What do you think that would have old labeled?
5.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Easy old label.
I would believe you.
From seeing these in shows, this would be old label.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna have a field day with this one. PSA 4, 53 Bowman color. Terrible centering, but happens with that set. 1890.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna skip past that one pretty fast because this is the showstopper right here.
Look at
Put
that.
this in your showcase.
What is the... Hold up. I want to know. Like, what is a better... What does a better one do? Like a better...
What does a normal one do? Look at that.
I want to know what a better authentic does.
The fact that this sold for $2,000, it kills me.
Honest to God, what that sold for 19? Dude, that is not a horrible price.
Really? What do the other A's do?
Another altered one. Oh, wait, sorry. That one's the patent card, sorry. Another one that looks kind of similar in 2023 did 2,600. Another one that's like...
time out. You said kind of similar. Were we talking about multiple holes in a corner completely?
Well, that same corner is annihilated. It doesn't have multiple holes.
Okay.
But that top corner, it was chewed by something. And then one where the top and the bottom have both been chopped, sold for 2,200.
Really?
Dude, one where somebody ripped part of the front off did 1,700 in 2022.
My God. Yeah, maybe it's not a bad buy.
It's not it's honestly, it's kind of in line.
I kind of thought this was a crazy sale. I'm like, how did this go for 1900? I mean, look at it.
It's kind of just in line. Yeah.
Wow. I guess I know what these go for now.
There's a couple ones that, yeah. There's a couple ones that are rough that did 2,200.
See, I'd rather have the rough one that has no holes.
Yeah, no, I don't know. No, trust me, I don't want a card with holes in it. I'm okay on that.
There's always exceptions in cards with holes, but we'll just leave it there. Was that 2,300 on this one? Yeah, 2,300 on this 53 Jackie. I think it's a bit of an overgrade for an old SGC.
Yeah, centering's awesome.
Not bad.
Really nice.
Looks like possibly a little bit diamond cut though.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, just a tad. I didn't see that at first.
Then we're jumping to this next one. An actual 1.5. This sold for.
There's a price that aligns a little bit more than I thought.
There you go. And if we turn it over to the back, we have no H.
Yeah, that's what my 1.5 looks like. No H on the back.
There you go. 23. Another set. 1958. 465 cards. PSA graded. Oh, and the Mantle's a 3.5.
Yeah, this one's got some nicer grades. I see some 5s.
The Mays, the Aaron, Cepeda rookie. What did that sell for? 25.
25.
I mean, what's that Mantle already now? 400? I want to say. I know some 58 like lower grade.
I just sold a 4. Oh, sorry. Of the I was talking about the All-Star one.
What's the All-Star for? What did you sell that one for? It was what, 150?
Oh, no, it was more than that. Couple hundred at least.
Okay.
I don't know what it was.
You have that one that goes for more. Then you have the Maris rookie, which I don't know if those have gone down because of Aaron Judge, but that's another $200. Cepeda, another $100 at least. You're at 3. I mean, Mays, I'd assume is 200 there. 5. Let's assume that's 500 between both those. You're at $1,000. Mutual 6. It's probably 150, 1150. I didn't even cover Aaron yet. I mean, on this page alone, you're looking almost 1,500 to 2,000. And that's before everything else.
Yeah. Clemente's rough. That's kind of a bummer.
Mays, Aaron's probably another really good buy at 25.
Yeah.
All right. Keep going forward. We'll go a little faster on some of these. 54 Aaron. Looks like there's like some staining right there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it looks nice. And that one sold for 25. Set with no Jordan for 86 Fleer.
No Jordan. What else is it? It's missing 2.
Jordan twice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they're all 8s, it looks like, or is it just?
Yeah, well, no, I saw a couple 7s in there.
Some 9s. Are they all PSA graded though? Completely PSA graded, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to get on the registry, this isn't a bad way to start.
Yeah. Yeah, now you just gotta worry about the Jordans.
Which those are easy to find at any card show. 33 Gaudy lot, 36 Hall of Famers. I mean, figure each Hall of Famer is $50 to $100. You're already at 50, if they're at $50, which is on the low end of the spectrum, you're already at 1,800. I've sold a lot of Hall of Famers from that range. And then you have the Ott there. And I know people are going to criticize it with that whole side. I guarantee you could sell the Ott for over $150 with that whole side gone.
Yeah.
And like the others aren't in too bad shape. Anything on the backs? Oh. That kind of changes a little bit of perspective.
You got some marks, stuff like that.
Yeah. This one it was probably with that Babe Ruth. They both had.
Up. Yeah, the same dog ate it.
I mean,
Lloyd Wayner's nice. Look at that Lloyd Wayner.
I was gonna say the Mo Berg. That's $300 right there.
Yeah.
All day. Oh, and has clean back. So someone did. I think someone did well on this. I mean, you're $20 a card. I don't see how you go wrong. I mean, even the commons sell for $20 a card, 10, $20 depending on shape. Obviously, if a common has this big X or whatever number, pound sign, whatever this kid drew back in the day, you're not getting $20. But like low end versions of 33 Gaudis, you can sell all day for about $20. 56 complete set, $3,000 also. And you get a Mantle 1.5.
Yeah, you get some 2s, 3s.
Maze. Commons in here sell pretty well too. $10 a card.
Yeah, $10.
Probably not a bad buy. All right. Another Gehrig. This one got a 2. Jumped all the way to 3,400.
Yeah.
Honestly, that looks like the same as the 1.5s.
Yeah, one of the graders gave a little bit of cash boost there on that. That's a big jump from that 1.5.
Yeah, $1,000 for. And then T206 Cobb 1.5.
Nice.
This looks almost the same condition as a SGC5 Wagner.
Yeah, that's a nice looking one.
Minus that ink stain or whatever else is on the back.
Yeah, back's not the best, but that's a nice eye appeal 1.5.
And that's why it's still for 36.
Yeah, that looks clean.
This was interesting here. A Rookie of the Year promo, Tom Brady, 6. I'm sure this is way down since its peak, but $3,700. I don't even know how rare these. Oh, there you go. Only 250 were made as a redemption. If the player won Rookie of the Year that season.
Yeah, interesting.
Most were discarded. That explains a lot. Let's continue going through. 1933, Ruth in a 138. Lots of creases on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 1. Looks about right.
Then a 1.5 MK. I wonder if this is going to
have the thing on the back. No.
Where's the MK at? Let's see. I don't see it.
I don't see it either. Can you zoom?
It doesn't let me zoom on this one. It's a bummer.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I'm sure it's, let's see where it says. Doesn't tell you either. Missing mark.
Yeah.
And we're on our top 10. 58. Shoebox collection. 840 cards. Look how many mantles, though. 53.
800 of them. Look at those mantles.
2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6 mantles. Oh, 7 on the first page.
Yeah. Wow. Couple 4s. Bunch of 4s.
Maze. Spawn. Look at that. Another mantle.
Really like Stan.
They should have just put all the mantles on the first page.
I know. Yeah. Honestly.
Oh my God. Look how many 58 mutuals they have. Wow. They didn't get those graded. I was just half expecting to see all mantles there. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, another one.
Kurt Floods. Those always sell a lot.
Yeah, a bunch of mantles in this one.
53.49. I don't even want to start with the pricing on this one for 840 cards, but you're looking at
so many cards that weren't lit. Like there's no photos of. I mean, $6 to
$7 a card. Figure out the math yourself. So I'm not doing it. SGC3 Cobb at 54.
That one looks a little nicer.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have that big stain on the back.
Back looks nice.
Then a Schmidt rookie and a 9.
Let's see, we got old
54.
label.
Oh, super old. Super old on this one. Got old Scola there. But it looks pretty clean overall.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Well, unless is it gum residue?
It might be.
Ooh, I don't know if that deserves a 9. Gum residue.
Interesting. Yeah, it's something.
Oh well.
It doesn't say. They're not going to put that.
Of course they're not. It's going to lower the
Yeah,
price.
they're not
Like
putting.
I said, we see gum
on.
residue all over the back. 52 Mace. This looks like a standard 4.
That's a great card. I love that card.
66 on that one. I don't know if we're going to cover Pokemon, but if you know Pokemon, $7,000. All right, next card. 33 Gaudy, Babe Ruth 1.5, 7,000 also. Standard 1.5. Then you jump into the 5.
This one got a 5.
Kind of like the 4 better.
I was gonna say the same thing. I don't know if that's that much better than the 4.
And you save money because that one sold for 8,000. This one sold for 66. Let's do it side by side. All right, side by side. So this is the 4. I like the 4 way better. Look at the 4 colors compared to the 5. Like that's a soft corner, and the centering is better on the 4 too. Card, not the great.
I don't know if I love the color on the 5.
Speaking of color, one of our favorite cards that we've talked about in this auction series, which is why we thought this video is already done, just because this is one of the top sales.
This is the same card that sold in the last Mile High auction
for less.
Somebody must have not. Somebody's credit card bill must have been a little bit too high because they didn't pay or something. This is the same exact copy.
The best excuse would probably be like, I didn't realize MC meant like it was actually miscut.
Yeah, they thought it was like a boost. They thought it was a grade boost.
Miscolored. That's why.
I literally, I'm telling you, when we pulled this up and I saw this card, I was like, but didn't we cover this auction? I was like, I swear we covered this because we talked about this card quite a bit.
And you guys can watch our other video if you want to see.
It sold for more this time. There's more buyers. I can't believe it. There's more buyers. They watched the video and said, we're going to bid more.
Wait till there's a card care on restoring colors.
He better work on that video ASAP because this thing needs it to get called a 6 or a 4. I don't care what you call it. It needs it.
Man. I'm still amazed this sold for $8,500.
We couldn't believe it sold for
77, right?
Yeah, whatever it was, 71 or whatever it was last time.
Yeah, well, let's read what it says. While the centering is shifted towards the top of the horizontal edge.
Shifted a good way of saying that.
Yep. The robust image of Mantle exhibiting far better registration than most at this level.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Is the centerpiece. I don't know if I'd call it centerpiece, maybe like left piece of the card. The corners and edges have retained a very respectable sharpness that appears to exceed the assessed grade.
Hey, you know what? I mean,
props to the auction house for selling it for this much.
Yeah, Mile High, good, good for you.
Probably what the buyer was when they put that.
Description writer did a good job there.
Probably what the bidder was on when they put
honestly, the back, like I wish the front was as good as the back. The back is amazing.
Yeah. Oh well. And our top card. While we go over this, if you guys have watched this whole video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We love doing these auction recaps. But 33 Babe Ruth, the double printed card. Again, new cert, probably from the same collection.
It's a great looking too.
$11,000, 9 bids.
Yeah, it's a nice copy.
You want to see if there's any honorable mentions real quick? There's 23 pages, so I'm just gonna see if there's any
mentions.
Let's see.
Mine are gonna start in the basketball world.
I know, or golf. There's 2 golf cards. There's 3 non-sports.
What are the golf ones?
Let's see. I'm loading these up over here.
Maybe there was a star player, Bobby Jones. Maybe I missed it this time.
All right, non-sports. There are 2 Pokemons,
No.
then withdrawn. So unfortunately, not much for me to talk about it here. Venus Williams, no bids on tennis. Entertainment, Mo Berg, or not Mo Berg, man, Mo from the Three Stooges. $144. The Three Stooges are always in my non-sports series. Star Wars complete set with the 7 Skywalker. That's probably not a bad buy at 630. And then pre-war football. Wait, that's not 1930 through 39. Well,
That is not.
was that a good price? Because you're building that set.
How much was it? 24. Yeah, it was about average.
About average. I was like, man, did
About
someone
average.
miss it? I want
20 to $25, about the same.
the pre-war football on purpose. Here's our golf cards. Tiger Woods.
You got no bids on the other one.
And then 8 cards over here. So really missed nothing in the golf.
Yeah.
Here's your basketball. If you saw anything else.
Oh, was there anything there? There's a
Jordan rookie sticker in there.
boxes.
$700 includes a sticker.
No, there is not. Wow. A Star Akeem rookie raw sold for $500. Jesus.
Where is that at? Oh, right there, yeah.
On the bottom, man, dude, those have gone through the roof. That Jordan's 9 selling for nearly $1 million in the private sale has taken that whole star player or that whole star lot up $500 ungraded. Jesus.
Let's see if there's anything else. Another withdrawn lot.
They have a signed Russell. Nobody bid on. Oh, it's numbered. What's that? Yeah, not too much basketball.
Derrick Rose signed jersey, $37. You can't even buy a jersey for that one. Yeah, not much there. And then here's football. Do you see anything else? I guess Unitas won.
Yeah, I went through the football earlier. I didn't see anything. There was actually a bunch of 59s in 8s, but I had every single one. So I didn't bid on any.
This is kind of cool if you're chasing the Peyton Manning rookie. Is Randy Moss in that year too, or is he a year before? Can't remember.
I think he is that same year, if I'm right.
Yeah, look, Manning and Moss.
Yeah.
$300. You know, that's a fun YouTube video for someone at $300.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a bunch of, I'm looking through all these 59s. I got them all.
There's one boxing card. Yeah, a junk card you can find in every dollar bin in UK. Check them, see 38 Churchman. But yeah, that is, I guess, this auction, unless you had anything else.
No, I didn't see anything else. I was stunned that we went through the highest selling ones and we ended up with Pokemon as the #1 spot. I did not expect that, but it happens.
Hey, those Pokemon people, they show up for shows. I went to the Collecticon in Orlando.
Yeah, dude, they
Man,
show up.
It took me 40 minutes just to go through that line because there's so many people that went to that card show. And it doesn't even take me that long to get into the national. I was shocked. And
Dude,
of course,
they showed up with $12,000 in an auction. That's nice.
They're twice in the top 6. So
yeah,
I guess it's time to start learning some Pokemon cards. Maybe I'll find some flea market finds. But on the video on that one, we'll catch you guys next week because I think there's 2 or 3 auctions ending this weekend. So see you there.